If you think the thumbnail was clickbait, I am sorry to disappoint you, but even if it would have been, it seems like you clicked anyway. However, before we start, I do want to mention that I will list every single possible income here, and actually achieving that, especially within the first patch, is probably unrealistic for most players, if not all of us. By that I mean, in this sheet I assume you have literally done everything the game has to offer within the first patch and you have literally nothing left to do. The disclaimer being out of the way, let's break down every single source of polychromes and all the pulls you can possibly get within version 1.0 of Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, and you will also find the sheet linked in the description, and if you find any mistakes or if I have missed anything, let me know in the comments or Discord. I will update the sheet whenever I find a mistake or new information. Let's get started. Starting off with their announcement, in their special program we can expect 100 pulls and 80 Boopons from the pre-registration rewards, for login events and level up rewards. Oh, and a free current is also included. I think this is well known by now, so let's keep it concise. Their redemption code ZZZ3100 are another 300 polychromes, and we can expect another 300 from the patch 1.1 preview livestream. Playing the main story will provide you with 1500 polychromes throughout chapter 1, 2, 3, and even though the side quests have honestly been a little bit difficult to track, which means I kinda have had to make an estimation here, we can probably expect around 600 polychromes from those as well. Combat and exploration commissions are another 1140, and clearing the standard relay commissions for the first time should be around 200 polychromes, as well as 4 Boopons. Well, that also includes you finding all of the fissures and cargo trucks. The relay commissions will also have one new commission every week, which provides 1 Boopon each, meaning another 6 in total. As seen in the special program livestream, the Mew Mew mascot in Lumina Square amounts to yet another 160 polychromes, and I guess that is at least 1 pull. Not much, but if I could do it twice, I would have 2 pulls. Anyway, there are also probably new side quests in Lumina Square, but I have literally no idea how many rewards they could give, so I have not included those in this sheet. Alan and Su Yuan will also have their trials, which means another 40 polychromes. Speaking of agents, promoting them will grant you 1 master tape every other promotion, and that totals up to a staggering 51 standard banner pulls. At least if you would be able to fully promote every single agent. Again, probably not highly realistic for basically, honestly, it's not realistic for any player, let's be honest here. But they do exist, so hey, that means they are included. You are also able to hand in spray cans in the 6th Street and whatever these things were called on the Bellabog construction site for another 4 master tapes and 4 Boopons. If you really like playing arcade games, don't play Zenless Zone Zero, but if you still want to play Zenless Zone Zero and you do want to still also play arcade games, go to the arcade store just like every other streamer did in the CBTs for another 1050 polychromes, which are waiting for you from achievements. The VHS story chapters in the commission log are another 680 polychromes, although we did have to estimate this as they just recently announced there will be more story chapters now, which have not been available in the CBT3. Continuing with the internet system, which is honestly basically just your world level, getting yourself all the way up to level 60 as well as clearing all the trials, those are another 2000 polychromes, 35 standard pulls and 13 Boopons. Again, also not highly realistic, except if you maybe max refresh every single day, but if you have that much money to spare to spend on this game, you probably honestly aren't concerned with 3 pulls anyway in the first place, so why are you watching this video? We also have the standard character trials shown here, which award another 20 polychromes each, totaling up to 120. At least in the CBT3, we also have had 3 events, the Golden Week, 141 Bazaar and Vicious Dogs, which together have been another 1170 polychromes as well as 8 Boopons. These events might not actually make it to the release version, in which case we would obviously miss out on them, and I will adjust the sheet accordingly. Before we continue, apparently only 20% of you are actually subscribed, so I would highly appreciate if you would do so in case you aren't subscribed yet, so you don't miss out on any ZZZ content coming in the future. Also, join the Discord. Okay, self-promo over. Next we have the tutorials for a total of 75 polychromes. There also is a handbook, you know, that thing where you get 1 polychrome for every entry. I honestly don't know how many entries there actually are, but let's just assume for now 50. Continuing with the endgame modes, we have the Holo Zero. The Holo Zero's license level will reward you with 960 polychromes and 24 Boopons in its first cycle, and it resets every 6 weeks, which means you can do this exactly once. You will also be able to do your Holo Zero bounties once a week, which should be yet another 600 polychromes, 6 master tapes and 18 Boopons. Clearing all the stages for the first time in Holo Zero should be another 1340 polychromes and 5 standard pulls. Next up, we also have the Shield Defense, you know, the other game mode for the endgame, which grants a total of 3000 polychromes for clearing the standard stages, as well as another 720 every 2 weeks. If you also do your daily errands every day for 42 days, which is the length of the first patch, that is another 2520 polychromes. Lastly, we have the free battle pass for 5 master tapes and 5 Boopons. If you are free to play, your income ends right here. Well, actually no. You are still able to get yourself 10 encrypted master tapes, 10 standard pulls and 10 Boopons from exchanging the gacha currency at the signal shop every 30 days. Now we are actually done. At least if you are free to play. In this case, if we add up everything together, we are at a total of 21,165 polychromes, 30 encrypted master tapes, 186 standard pulls and 172 Boopons, which in total are 350 pulls and 172 Boopons on top. Maybe I should have actually written 500 pulls in the thumbnail. Oh well. If you happen to pay $5 a month for the subscription, your total will increase to 377 pulls, and if you also buy the Battle Pass for $10, you can expect up to 386 pulls, as well as 177 Boopons. That in total will guarantee you at least 2, if not 3 standard S-rank characters, at least 2 Bangbus of your choice, as well as Alan or Zhujuan if you lose your 50-50, and you can even get both if you, well, do not lose your 50-50. Or you get Alan and her weapon, or Zhujuan and her weapon, or Alan and Zhujuan weapons, why ever you would wanna do that, but you could. Again, given you don't lose your 50-50, and also, again, in theory, if you would literally do everything in the game, theoretical, you know, which means if you are either really good and play the game for an insane amount of time, or if you just simply cash a lot, you can guarantee yourself all that stuff. But again, if you cash a lot, why are you watching this video? So let's have a look at a more realistic value. So what can you probably actually expect? Well, these are the more realistic numbers if you are free to play and don't literally do everything in the game. Around 277 pulls and 156 Boopons, which honestly is still really good. And I don't really have much more to add, so this is a shorter video. Let me know in the comments who you are saving up for. Will you pull for Alan or Zhujuan, or do you get the weapons? Which Bangbu is your favorite? Join the Discord and have a great day. Also, if you speak Italian, check out Catalyst Online, who did this sheet together with me. Good luck on your pulls and enjoy the game. Peace.